Okay, I started recording the session. So good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're doing well. And today, normally it's week 4. So this is the teaching plan. So we are here, and as you can see, we still have only basically the coming week, and the week after the coming one will be the submission date for assignment 1. So please remember this and don't forget about it. We are in 29 now here. And in order to remind you, if you go to this project brief, basically first assignment, you will need to model all these things. So basically you will need to model the exterior walls. Of course, we did the preparation of our Revit project last time. You remember we did we aligned the floor plans. We considered the level between the floor plans. And now, and the orientation, of course, of the building and the unit. You know, we talked about this project-based point, and basically today we have to start doing the modeling. So basically we'll need, I believe, 2 weeks, time, and maybe, I don't know how many hours, but you can work at home in order to finish the modeling, since you have all the videos and all the steps in CN already now, and they will explain more. And if you have questions, always you are welcome to ask. So again, so we have to model the exterior wall elements, the interior walls, and curtain wall elements. We will do it next week actually. So, but from now we have to start these two things. Windows also is very easy. I mean, you can answer the windows, but of course you have to consider the size of the window, the position of the window compared to the existing drawings that I gave you, the 3D, especially the AutoCAD 3D that I gave you. You can see this in the videos. And door elements, you have to consider them. Floor elements, they should be modeled. And roof element. Roof is very easy to model. It's very similar to the floor elements. We will see these two today. And railing elements, we'll see it next week. Next week we will see this and this. The remaining, we have to do them. You have to start doing them today. All right, so please remember, we don't have too much time, so it's good to focus and don't waste your time, because you will submit this date. All right, the next thing I want to do, I want just to do a quiz for you, which is this one. So basically we need to log in. So all of you need to log in this Kahoot pin. And of course, please try to use your real name, not anything else.
Sir, can you turn off the music for the quiz because it's too loud and I cannot hear you?
Can you hear me now?
It's better.
Okay.
Better now, yep.
Okay, since it's okay, let's take it like this.
You can mute the tab.
You don't like music? It's a good one.
No.
It's not that we don't like the music, it's just that it's like too loud and we cannot hear what you are saying with the music playing.
Yeah. When I'm about to say something, very important, I will mute it. So if I'm not saying, okay, I understand now. When I am muted, you will be able to hear me. Now I'm not saying anything, so you have to listen to. It's like a DG now. But please quickly answer to this Kahoot. This one is just kind of revision and to get an idea about, because of course it will be related to Revit. So I see if you understand some few things that we did already before. So this is the thing. Okay, we have 24 students. Basically, we have normally 27, I think. So 3 are missing. Maybe they are not even watching this. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, someone has written a name which is not a good word. Am I correct? Anybody can let me know? Because I know some students sometimes they are kind of stupid or they want to make other laugh in class and it's not place where to laugh here. Please, okay. Hamizul, is this good word?
I don't know.
No, you just say if it is not good. Okay, he has run, I think, away. Because one day one student has written very bad word, and normally we should not see this kind of things in university. And this, remember, all these things are going live. So anything, do stupid thing, it will be live. I mean, I will upload it to YouTube. So please be careful. Please write your name. Come on, we had 26 students and now only 21. Quickly, please, quickly. I will, only 2 minutes and I will start. Those who didn't join, please join quickly. You just go to this website and you will find, or if you have the application. So I think you are used to do this thing. Okay, I will start. Oh, where is the music? Wow. Of course, so this one, obviously we talked about this many times. Revit is not only for architects, it's for all these things. So for structure, for mechanical, and for architecture. So those who selected, for example, always for architecture only, so it's not correct. Same thing for these two guys. This one, we did it already. Okay, so this means some A students that are confused with this property palette with with the A. So they think this is property palette. No, it's not. This is property palette. Many times talked about this. This one, D. It's written here in the title, as you can see, properties. This one is the modify tab. So when you, as you can see, modify, place, wall, they depend. Always you see modify, and then it depends on what you did select. So if you selected a wall, it will see place wall. If you selected a floor or a roof, it will be written here roof or floor. So this one is not the property palette. So those 8 students, they have to be careful, because when I'm explaining and they say go to property palette and select this and this, you have to know what is property palette. This is the property palette. All right. I can see 2 students are not participating apparently, because only 25 students are participating here. So these 2 students, they have to come back from the kitchen and see what we are doing here. What was the question? Yeah, as shown in the figure below, project browser is E. So if we go back and see what is E, so this is project browser. Many times we said this is project browser, and it's written here, as you can see, project browser, and the name of the project, project 1, because here it's project 1, as you can see. So this project browser, please remember this, and these are very basic things. This is property palette, this is project browser. 4 students, they selected A. Come on, this is not project browser. Here we have the tools from architecture to draw each element. So it's not. All right. This one student, he's feeling alone here. He selected D. He's not focusing, or she's not focusing, because we said D is property palette. Remember this, please. Won't see your tongue. You see the champions here? This one I know it's hard a little bit, but anyway, maybe you can get. I know it's hard a little bit, this one, but maybe you can guess quickly, only 5 seconds. Okay, ready, good. Because group 1, most of them, they didn't get it yesterday, actually. So view control bar is this one. So here we control the view. For example, we change from shaded to hidden lines, if you remember this kind of thing. And this one, we can increase or decrease the details. And then even the scale is here, as you can see. In Revit, you just click here and you change the scale, not like AutoCAD is more complicated. And if you remember here, we can unhide elements, and we can hide and we can unhide. Yeah, and if you remember also that we have the solar path is from here. Anyway, 11 already got it correct. Not big problem. Okay, we talked about this many times. For example, this student is saying when we model a wall in Revit, Revit may take it as a floor. So it's totally wrong. Same thing for these three students. When you model a wall in Revit, Revit may take it as a room elements. No. Rooms, they are category by themselves. Walls, they are another category. So it's impossible. Revit will not mix the categories between themselves. So yes, Revit knows it's a wall. And if you remember when you select it, we will see, yes, it's a wall. It's not like AutoCAD. Okay. So Beijing has strike with 5 correct answers in a row. She's going up. But apparently Wang Xiu Tong will not allow her or him. I'm not really sure of. What did you do? Because I didn't see you what you're doing. All of you got correct answer. Still the question? Okay, this one is easy. That's why you got it correct. But it's good. At least you got, all of you got this answer correct. 24. 3 students that are not participating. Those who didn't join, they can join actually from here. They still can see here. The pin is here. It's 9729241. Anyway, good. Bagot. Let's continue. So the question was, project base point in Revit can be displayed from, and they can see 8. They selected this. They were tricked with the manage tab. So it's not really correct. It's not in manage tab. This visibility and graphic. It's in view tab. So view tab, and then we click visibility and graphic, and then the story of this. We go to site, and you will find it when you click on that plus. You will find it, the project base point, and you will tick it. So this is the correct answer. This one is not correct. I can give you even. I can make even kind of an exam actually for you. This kind of things. So because You need to remember this kind of things. You should not keep going, hovering on all the tools in Revit when I ask you to do something. I will think about that. Maybe I will give you a quiz and I will take your marks. Okay. These students, they are out of scope. They are saying architecture tab, click on visibility and graphic. No. Visibility and graphic is in view tab. There's no media. Okay. Next. Okay. You can see these two groups are better than group one. Yes, always many they got the almost 90% or even more than 90%, 95% they got the answer correct. Good, this is a good sign. Well, I think it's clear this one. So furniture is component elements. It's not those who said facade elements. There is nothing called facade elements in Revit. So component element from architecture tab, there is component element. Oh my God, these students are very strong. They didn't move down. Okay. This is 2 points because it's more difficult. You have to focus here. I told you it's difficult. So only 8 they got it correct. So for example, 10 students, they did it wrong because, okay, select wall is correct, click on edit type is correct, and then click on modeling. This one is not correct. So the trick is here. So this one is not correct. This one, yes, correct. Select wall, click on edit type, and then there is a structure, and you can edit the structure of the wall. Means the composition of the wall. I can show you to make things clearer for you. I can. Oh, I didn't open my Revit. Sorry. A second. A second. It's. I'm opening Revit. Can take a rest. Rafat Nushad, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Good. Thank God I can see you today. So those students.
You'll be seeing work too.
Sorry?
You'll be seeing the work too.
Okay, good. Those students who didn't switch the camera, please switch the camera. I want to see my students. At least I know you. If we come back to UCSI, I can know you. Otherwise, I will say, who are you? I've never seen you. So please, it's good to switch on the camera. Okay, where is my Revit? So here, sorry. So for the thickness, I think many of you knows how to do the thickness, but it was maybe a little bit tricky in that question. 1 second, we wait for this. Okay. Yeah, so we go, for example, I go to 3D just to see a new wall. So I have a wall here. So I select it and then we click edit type. And then you see there is structure here. There is no modeling. There is structure and there is click edit to the structure. This means so we click edit and then you change the thickness. So this wall has only one structure. Of course, you can change the material from here, etc. But we will not change the material. If you click here, you can change actually the material of the wall, but please don't change the material for this assignment. When it comes to rendering, we will change the material. So you select any material here. As you can see, there is brick, common, etc. and many other things that you can consider after that. But now we just focus on the thickness. So I make it 0.4. And okay, as you can see, the thickness has increased. If I go to my middle level, this is the wall. If I measure, for example, the thickness now, I can click on this, what they call it, dimension. So from here to here, 0.4, as you can see. So I think it's easy, this one, and in the videos, it's very clear. But of course, it should not be 0.4. As you can see when I select it, it's very thick compared to the existing AutoCAD drawing. All right, let's go back to our yeah, so those were selected 8, it's correct. So this one, these guys, no. This one, yeah, edit instantly click. But this one is tricky also because I said here click edit instance, but it's not click edit instance, it's click edit type. That's why I told you it's a little bit tricky. Okay, so next, where is next? Next. Hamizul is strong also. I think he's a Revit expert, but he doesn't want to mention that. Okay. Okay, good. So this one relates to the orientation of the building. Wow. Only 4, they knew how to change the orientation of the building. In reality, well, we are changing the orientation of the the site. It's not the building in reality, but somehow it's the orientation of the building, because when you change the orientation of the site, automatically the building will has a specific orientation. And you can see 8 students, they are selecting select project base point, correct? Click on rotate, no, and specify degree of rotation. This one, it will be correct. Well, first of all, when we select project base point, we cannot rotate the project base point. But when we click on rotate, for example, I select wall. Okay, I will show you in Revit. For example, I want to rotate this wall, so I select it, and then here, as you can see, there is rotate. I select the horizontal plane, and I start rotating it like this. I can input an angle using my keyboard. This one is rotation for one element of the building. It's not the rotation of the building. I said mere the rotation of the building, which means, for example, the north before it was here. As you can see, the north is now here. It was here, so now it's here. So it's like we rotated the site actually, but at the same time, it's like we rotated the building somehow. So in order to change this orientation, even if I select this, if someone said, for example, select the solar path, I'm not sure if there's an option. Yeah, this one, for example, select solar path, click on rotate, specify the degree of, no, it's not correct. If I select the solar path and then I go to modify, because modify is here, there is rotate. If I want to rotate it, it will not rotate. Look, the solar path doesn't rotate. Actually, as I mentioned, so the correct answer is this one. So what is it? This one. Select project base point. Go to properties palette. You know properties palette, and change the angle to north orientation. So we select the project base point is here. It's visible as you can see, and then we go to the properties palette. So this is property palette, and then we go to angle to north, to true north. So this is the angle. Before, if we make it 0, before it was 0, by default is 0 actually. The north will be here, as you can see. So as I mentioned, for Revit, there is something they call it true north. And if you want, if your project has another orientation, you have to specify an angle from this true north. So since in my AutoCAD file, I can see that the north is this, like this, is not like this. So there is an angle between them. Since I know it's 45 degree, but it's minus because Revit counts in the country of the clockwise. So it should be minus 45. So automatically Revit will count it as a positive value and it will round it because, you know, 360 minus 45, it will be 315 like here. So the north is now, as you can see, I have changed it. It's like I rotated the building, even though I rotated the site somehow. It can be a little bit confusing, you have to understand it. Okay. Okay, so this is about the orientation. Shankamoon. She's expert. Is this she or he? I don't know the Chinese name. Sorry, I don't really. I'm not sure. Anyway, so he or she is the first one anyway now. To modify the floor boundary. At least 9 they got it correct. So to modify the floor boundary, we select the floor elements like this. For example, let me modify, let me model a floor first. So this is my floor. Let me model it rectangle like this. They will accept. So we have a floor here. For example, I want to modify, it said here in the quiz, select floor element, modify the boundary. So how to modify the boundary? Basically, I can select it and I can see here now, edit boundary, as you can see here. See my little green hand, edit boundary. So I just select edit boundary, and as you can see, I can see the boundary now. I can start modifying them. I can modify, for example, like this. And I can select line and I draw a line like this. And then I have to approve always. So I approve like this. And I can edit the boundary again in case if I want to modify it, the boundary. So I click edit, I can, for example, if I need staircase, maybe I can make an opening. How to make an opening? You know, I can just draw anything. It should be closed loop. If you make, okay, let me make test this, and then I have to approve always. You can see there's an opening. If I go to my 3D, there's an opening there. Let me deactivate this section box. 1 second. Section box. Yeah, so here, as you can see, it has an opening. And the other option actually to modify the boundary is the floor boundary. Just double click on the floor. I just double click. As you can see, I can modify again. Of course, you can even model the floor in the 3D, but usually it's 2D is better. So it's better to go to the middle level. Of course, if I just draw just one line like this and they click approve, Revit will not accept this. It's saying lines must be in closed loops. The highlighted lines are open on one end, so it should be closed. Otherwise, so it will not work. So if I want to close, if maybe there is an opening like this, so I did a rectangle, I can approve now. Okay. Yes, so 5, for example, let's select this, select floor element, from modify tab, select modify boundary. Well, yeah, well, we can consider this one is correct actually, because the keyword is just modify or edit. Even though in Revit, yes, it's edit, it's not modify. If I select, as you can see, edit. So it's not a big problem, those who selected modify, at least they know the logic. Select for elements, select modify boundary. Click right, click modify boundary. This one, I think it's not possible even though it's in the option. Yeah, you see, I did click right, but there is no modify boundary. There is this one, but this one we can repeat the function that we did before. It doesn't mean, for example, if I rotate, it will be rotate. For example, if I rotate, click right, it will be repeat rotate. So basically, there is no edit boundary here. So 2 options: you select it, you click edit boundary, or you just double click. And always you have to approve or disapprove. If I go to architecture, I will not be able to do anything because I didn't approve or disapprove. So you have to approve. This is the special thing about floor elements and roof elements. They follow the same process. You have always to approve or disapprove. Actually, even for walls, for example, look. Let me go to 3D. This is a wall. Wall. Let me delete this one. Let's just see this wall. For example, if I want to modify the boundary, they call it profile here. As you can see, there is edit profile. From the modify tab, there is edit profile. I can click and I will see the profile of the wall. So I can even move this line up, remove constraint, and then I link this point to here. And I approve always if I modify something. I can double click, same thing. If I double click, I can see the boundaries of this wall or the profile they call it. Same thing for wall. I can make an opening like this, for example. So how did I do it? I double click to edit the profile and then I draw anything inside. It should be closed. But of course, if you want to input a window, you have to go to window and you select the window type and it should be the size as the one in the AutoCAD and then you input it. So I select first and then I input it automatically. So no need to make an opening and then it's automatic. Revit knows that window can be hosted in the wall. As you can see, I cannot host the window in the floor, for example. See, because Revit knows it's floor, so it's impossible to host a window in the floor. In the roof, yes, you can, because there is what we call them skylights. But not any window we can host it in the roof. We can host what they call it skylights. So there is some categories of windows skylights that can be hosted in the roof. All right, let's continue. Of course, anytime you have a question, you just let me know. Either by messages or you can talk. Okay. So it's a very simple question, this one. So this section is section BB or section AA. And some, they selected section AA. Of course, it's wrong. For example, as you can see, it's this section AA that we have this chimney here. It's like the section has gone through the chimney. If I check, there is no chimney. Basically, it should be here because we did the cat and we are seeing it from this side. So there should be chimney here. So when I see there is no chimney, so I start doubting that it's not AA. The second thing, which is very clear, as you can see, there is a ramp here. There is a section on the ramp, which means I can see this, the ramp going inside the building. So the section is exactly on the ramp. If I don't see it here, how can I say it's section AA? So those 5 students or 6 students, they selected section AA, they are wrong. Aha, Hamizul, I think he selected section AA. Anyway, you know, in order to score well, it's about getting the correct answer and to do things fast. But of course, when you do things fast, it's risky to get a correct answer. So it's better to get, priority one is to get correct answer, even if you spend 30 seconds. Okay, I think this is the last question, which is similar to the last one. Wow, 3 students, I think they are sleeping or they are playing Angry Bird. So I don't know what to explain now. I just explain. Okay, 1 second. All right, so as I mentioned, since there is the ramp here, so very easy. I can see the ramp here, so I can know that it's AA, not BB. For example, section BB, normally I have to see the stairs like the previous one. Now I cannot see any stairs. So if I select section BB, I don't really know what do you mean. I think even other students, they don't know. Good. So these are the champions. So these are the champions. Of course, I can see, for example, Hamizul was the second, and suddenly he lost control. Bank corrupted. Anyway, you report. I can see the students who needs help, actually, those who got many wrong answers. So maybe these students, they need help. Ten students, they need help. So please, and I can see the stupid student is here, and actually we are recording this. Anyway, didn't finish. Okay, good. An answer. All right, so basically we finished this create new guy again. I'm going to send you. Okay, now actually you have all of you have to open Revit. This is one, and you have to switch on the camera. This is two, and you have to share your screens. This is three, all of you. So three things, please. Even if you didn't do anything, just share your screen. So at least I know that you
So
didn't
can you switch on multiple screen sharing?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I will do. Okay, you can share now. Can you see your 3D, Erika? Anybody can share his screen, so everybody has to share the screen. Okay, good. You didn't. I see you didn't model the floor yet, or did you model the floor, Erika? Yeah, there is floor. From where did you learn this? Did you follow the videos, or what did you do?
I followed the videos.
Which videos? Videos in CN?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You did good job. But I see you still didn't model the floor of the lower level. I see there is no floor in the lower level. And also, yeah. Sometimes you need to switch this one. Click here and switch it to shaded, so to see things better. Sometimes, not every time. You see now, you see what did you do? What, so there is basically, there is no floor. Because if you model the floor, you will, if you try to go to the middle level, for example, switch the visibility and the graphic to shaded. You see, because there is floor, so it's gray here and here and here. So sometimes it's better to switch between this visibility and the graphics in order to make it clear for you. So basically you need to model the floor plan. I mean, sorry, the lower level, you have to model the floor. Same thing as you did for other floors. Again, all students, they have to share their screens. All students, they have to share the screens. I think it's very clear. Can anybody repeat this in Chinese and Malay, so those who don't understand English may understand? I can see only 4 students that are sharing. Other students, they have to share. So now I can see Shakamun, Revit expert in quiz, Revit quiz expert. Can I see your 3D? You see your property palette. Sorry, your project browser is not here. So how to activate it? Go to view palette. You know where is view? Yes. 1 second. I will yeah. And go here. User interface. User interface. In order to activate the project browser, because it's not activated. So you activate it here, this one. Yeah, you see it's here now. You can see it, right? Here.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so that's how to activate it, because you need it always to see your project. Yeah,
Okay.
but be careful, be careful. Here we don't have walls. Your problem actually is that you didn't import the 3D. You have to import the AutoCAD 3D here. That's why you are making these mistakes. Because this wall, for example, doesn't exist. You have to bring the 3D. So
Okay.
So please go and import the 3D now. How to import the 3D?
But I think I haven't downloaded the 3D.
You have to download it then. If you download it, if you downloaded the WinRAR already, it contains all the documents. So the 3D is very important, otherwise you will make mistakes. Like now you made mistakes, even though you got the quizzes correct, but this one.
Okay.
Try to go to answer and import the AutoCAD and see if you download it or not. If anybody wants me to go to him directly, you just mention this in the, you write your name or in the chat. So I will go to your name directly. Because like this, I'm going through you randomly. If you need help, just write your name. I will make it a priority for you to see what you. So the 3D, I cannot see it here. 3D. Yeah, it's not here, so you have to bring it. Go down a little bit, go down. It's not here. You have to bring it 3D. You have to download it.
Okay.
Because if you watch the videos that I gave you in CN, I told you have to use the 3D, especially when it comes to the elevations, because we will follow the elevations in order to.
Okay.
Okay, so now I will see this student, Rafat. Please, anyone has problem, just message your name in the chat. I will consider you as a priority. Otherwise, I will. Okay, let me go to Rafat Nashad. Same issue for you, Rafat Nashad. Can you orbit? Do you know how to orbit the view? Yeah, same.
To which side? So
Yeah, no, it's okay. I can see now. Actually, the same problem for you. You have to. Okay, it's good that you did this, like the alignment of the floors, but you still need to bring the 3D also. You still, yeah, good, good. You still need to
no,
bring the 3D.
3D.
The AutoCAD 3D. There is a file which contains
Oh,
AutoCAD
okay,
3D.
okay. Yeah, I remember.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, the first one. Now you move it. You select it and you unpin it and you drag it to a good place so you can. Good. And go to the middle level, for example. Middle level in order to see your drawing. Okay, now as you can see, the orientation is not correct. You see the ramp is in one side and in your project the ramp is in another side. So rotate this 3D and make it like your project in order to follow it easily. So how to rotate it? This one, no, this one. No, don't rotate. This is the project. Yeah. How many degrees you have to rotate it?
180.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Now, I think you try to make it close here, maybe. You move it a little bit. No, you have to put it in this area actually. Because if you see this facade, next time it will be an obstacle. So you make it in an area where it will not be an obstacle. This way is good. Go to your 3D now. Okay, now it's good. And another thing, actually, you can, since you already used this section, because you will not use it anymore now. We just use the section in order to, you can hide it. No need to remove it. Just select it and hide it. Select it, the section. No, select it. Select it, and then how to hide it now? There you have to go to this glass. See this small glass here?
Where?
Here, down. No, glass. The glass. Yeah. Click, and there is. Wait, 1 second. There is many options. As you can see, there is hide elements here. Click hide element, which means it will hide only this element. Now, in case if you want, why we did hide this section, because we don't really need it and it's confusing. It will be hard to follow. That's why. If in any case you wanted to bring it back, you have to click this small ball here. Down. No. Yeah, that one. You can see it now. You see. So this one is the hidden mode. So it's like it shows you things that you have hidden. So now you can select it and click right and click unhide. There is unhide when you select it. Try to select the floor, the section again. No, in this mode, go and select it. Select it. Click right. There is click right. There is unhide. You see? Yeah, there is unhide. Sorry, wait 1 second. Hide is easy, unhide. In 1 second. No, sorry. This. Yeah. No, just okay. This option can work to another scenario, but this one actually now you have to go to the glass again. Go to the glass again. To that small glass. Click on that glass, not the ball, the glass. This one. Click this one. Reset temporarily hid. Yeah. So now basically click again to this. So now you can see it. Now the other thing that you can do, for example, you can select the section. Select the section. Okay, good. Click right and you will see hide element. You see a hide element or category, but you select element. Now, actually, you can, if you want to bring it back, you can follow the second method that I have just shown. You can select, for example, this ball, and then you go and select the section. And now you can go to unhide, yes, unhide element, yeah. So as you can see, there is temporarily, you can hide element temporarily with this glass, and you can hide the elements like permanently, but you can bring them back like a little bit complicated. But this is just to explain to you how to hide elements and how to bring them back, because sometimes it's important. All right, can you go to, okay, can you go to middle level? Can you go to the upper level? Okay, so basically now you can start modeling. You have to start modeling, but always consider this 3D. You have to see this 3D. How is it? You have to understand the project very well in order to do good. This yes. So go to 3D and try to orbit around this 3D, and then when you get a good idea, you start modeling. Go to the 3D
Okay.
and yeah.
So I had one doubt with the elevation part. Like these points are not in.
Yeah, you can just select one. Select 1 second. Select 1 second. Select this one. Select this one. Select. No, when you say select, you just click once. Select. Click on this line. On the line, not the icon. On the line. Okay. You see, there is kind of circle here. Small circle. Zoom to see it. You can you see it. You click once and drag. Click once and drag to this. You try to make them. Yeah, all of them. You can do the same thing. Good. You learn quickly.
All right.
But you see, you didn't change the units yet. I said you have to use meter. Are you still using millimeter, as you can see? No, from manage.
Yeah, meters.
Yeah, for the length. We are considering the length, the first one. It's meter. Okay, it's meter. Click OK. Okay, I have to say. So why it's still showing? Try to select one. Okay, give me control. Otherwise, I will request control from you. Let me use your elevation. Here it's in meter, but in the elevation it's not. And actually, another mistake you I think, how can be this? You know what? I think this one is still in meter also, so you are doing mistake you. This means this one I think is 5,000 meter or what? Okay, let's test something. Mm, okay, let's see this wall. Any wall we did. No, it's normally it's in meter. It's correct. Walls are correct. I'm not really sure why it's still showing. But it's strange. How can be only 4 millimeter here between this and
Yeah.
this, and between this and it's really strange. Let me try, for example. It's 2 meter, the difference. Ah, okay. As I mentioned, you have to be careful here. The unit is meter. Actually, are using meter here, and as you can see, so for example, between this level and this level, how many meters? 2 meters almost. Yes, in order to reach this 2 meter, and it's true. It's 2 meter. 2.17.
So, why isn't it calculating then? Why is it showing that?
No, this means in the beginning, like middle level should be 0 0. Actually, you need to do too much work here. You need, this one should be 0 0. Because now we are using very big number. It's like you see the elevation is like it's like your building. It's like in a mountain, for example. You are considering the middle level is almost 5 kilometers in one mountain, for example. So we are considering this very big numbers. Remember, you forgot that you changed the unit to meter, and you still consider this millimeter, but they are meter actually. This means from the beginning, this one should be 0 0. This means actually.
So can I edit it to make it 0 now?
The problem
Like
is
how we edit it.
It's if you make it 0 0 now, you have to make this minus. It will go very down. For example, if I make this minus minus 4, for example, you see it has gone really down. Okay, I think we can correct it. Let's say this minus. No, this one 0. Let's say this one 3. Just to make them more realistic, and this one 3. Okay, let's see what happened now. Okay, now it's better. Now, what is the, sorry, roof?
So you put 2 as 3, yeah.
Okay, we did it. We corrected it almost, but now we have to move your floor plans. We make them on this level. See that they have moved a little bit, so you have to correct it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This one
Just like before.
Yeah. Okay, I think you can correct this. I think you are.
Yeah, I'll correct it.
Okay, I will give you control. Okay, let me see another student. Did anyone send a message to see him first or her first? Okay, so I will go randomly, and I can see students they didn't. 1 second. They didn't share the screens. You have to share your screens. Where is your screen, Woon and Shan Shi? Where is your screen? Cannot see it here. Okay. You have to share your screen even if you didn't do anything. Even if you are watching Naruto or playing PUBG, you have to share your screen. I like video games also. So, okay, let me jump to another student. For example, Pong Jia Jun. Is there any problem? Hi, I can see your screen. Is there any problem here? Jia Jun, is there any problem?
Not sure.
You are not sure. Okay, so this means there's no problem. Can you go to your 3D? Okay, why you cannot see, for example, the icons of the architecture tab and all these things? Why you cannot see them here? Okay, okay. Same thing, same issue. Please, all students, then you have to import the 3D AutoCAD. Otherwise, you will do very bad mistakes. Like here, you did a mistake here. The 3D of AutoCAD should be in your project because you need to follow it. It's not your project. You don't know how is this project exactly. It's hard to imagine sometimes. So you need to bring the 3D of the AutoCAD and you see it and you follow it.
You mean the wall, is it?
Yeah, this wall is not like this. If you see the 3D, because you didn't bring the 3D. You have to bring the 3D of AutoCAD.
Oh, okay.
You have to import it. Again, many they will do terrible mistakes if they don't import the 3D of AutoCAD. Please import it and put it beside and work. Otherwise, it will not be easy. Because the project is a little bit complicated. It's not only square or rectangle or yeah, just import like this. So it's here now. You need to move it. For example, you put it here. No, just select it. Just one click because it's one element. Okay, one click. You unpin it. Did you unpin it?
Where?
You didn't unpin it. You have to unpin it. Select it first. There is a yeah. Good. Now you see. Now you have to rotate it, as you can see, because the ramp is in another side, so you have to rotate it to follow easily. You have to rotate the 3D AutoCAD. Go to the middle level. Go to the middle level. You see the ramp of this AutoCAD is here and your drawing is here, so you have to rotate the AutoCAD drawing, AutoCAD 3D. AutoCAD 3D, you have to rotate it. This one,
How to rotate?
select it. Always, anything you want to do, you have to select it first. So when you select it, there is rotate always. There is many things. One of them is rotate here. How many degrees you have to rotate? How many degrees?
Don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You have, this is the bill, it should be like this. So in order to start from this and become like this, how many degrees? You see the ramp? How many degrees?
90.
It's not 90, it's 180, that one. And as I mentioned, no, you have to put it in this area, not that area, because you will not be able to see it otherwise. Here, okay, let me remove all this. You have to put it here, for example. No, take it, because look, if you see this elevation now, You will not be able, you will go, for example, to east elevation, so you will understand. Go to the east elevation.
Oh,
You see,
okay.
now it's mixed with it. So you see, this is confusing. So it should be a little bit far. This one should move it a little bit. So go back to the 3D or middle, yeah. Take it, move it a little bit. No, move it a little bit up here. You can use the keyboard in order to move it. Try to use the arrow of the keyboard. No, the arrow of the keyboard. Try to use the arrow up and down of the key. Okay, see? Take it down now. Take it down a little bit. Okay, you can stop maybe like this. I think it's okay. Go to the 3D now and see what happened. You see, for example, you see this wall, how it is here, this in the stairs. And actually, you don't need to model the stairs. You have to stop
Oh.
here.
Okay.
So you see this, you have a small wall here. So basically these walls, they should be small and it should stop here. That's why it's important, the 3D. And especially when it comes to answer the windows, you have to see the 3D and you have to measure from this 3D. As I mentioned here, I don't know why it's empty here. Why is empty here?
Didn't finish yet.
Okay, go to the middle level. Go to the middle level. Zoom here. As I mentioned, since you have one wall here, you just drag it until the end. Sorry, until, see, it has a point here, right? So you drag this point until here, until the corner. I know there is windows, but don't worry about the windows. Just drag, don't stop.
Okay.
Because windows, you can answer them after that automatically. No, until here you have to drag. It's saying there is two walls that are overlapping. Same for you. Maybe you need to click here. Make it shaded here. Down here. And make it shaded, yes. So you can see the walls that you did clearly.
Okay.
Okay, now as you can see, you have two walls. There is another wall here. Why there is another wall? Delete this wall, this small wall. Delete, click, press, okay, good. Click to that one and yeah, until it connects. Okay, stop. Okay. So don't consider the windows right now. After that, you can answer the windows without any problem. Finish the wall. Try to finish the walls first. And did you model the floor?
Not yet.
Okay. Because if you go to CN, there is a video how to model the floor under assignment 1, and there is a video how to model walls, and there is a video how to answer windows. All these, they are already in CN. Okay, did anyone ask me to see what he did or what she did? Messages? Yeah, so I would go back to, you are not sharing your screen, Rafat, Nishad. You should not stop sharing your screen. Even when I go to another student, you just keep sharing your screen and you keep working. What about Noor Maisara? Noor Maisara. Did you share your screen? Okay, let me see. Can you zoom a little bit to 3D of Revit? Okay, good. Ah, very good. But you still didn't model the floors, I think.
Yes, not yet.
So you have to start modeling the flows. They are very easy actually, and your project will be clearer when you model the flow. So you will not see these empty areas which they don't have meaning. So it's good to model the floor now. As I mentioned, there is video in CN how to model the floor anyway. And I will do it. Even now I will show you how to model the floor and roofs. But let me see first regarding walls. Okay, so good what you did. Let's see Hamizul, expert in Revit. Can I see your 3D, Hamizul? Good. We have very good students. Same thing. To model the floor is very easy, and sometimes it's good when you are learning something new. It's good not to start in your project. You just model you try to use the tool of the floor in somewhere else in an empty area, and you test, and you see how it works. You also, so Hamidul, you need to bring, you start to model the floor. Yeah, good. I can see you did good also. You, what is your name? Hamizul, can you go down here in 1 second? Here in the property palette, can you go down here? Okay, good. Okay, just to see that you are using the template that I gave you. Okay, good. So basically, you still need to model the floor, windows, doors, and what else? Yeah, and the next class, I will explain to you how to model this big windows. Because, yeah, good. Okay, can you give me, I will ask you to give me control of your computer. Okay. You see this, you see when you see this 3D of AutoCAD, it has very big windows in this area. In this area, we'll not use windows, we'll use what you call it curtain walls. But if I go this side, for example, I have small windows. This elevation also, I have small windows. So these ones, you have to measure first from 3D. So basically, I will go to the north. This one, I think, is north elevation. You see, I can see the windows here. Please, all of you, watch this. Is very important. Now I'm talking how to model the windows. So here are the windows in 3D. I can measure them now. In order to know the size, I will just select this 3D of AutoCAD and I will measure using annotation, not the measurement tool. Because this one, it will remain in the project. So, and then I will zoom, for example, I will measure from here to here to here. Sorry, I will zoom. Here, in order to get the size of these windows and the distance between them. And I think this is the end of the, and I will put it as a dimension like this. So for example, now I know the width of this window and the width of this window and the width of this window. Now if I need the height, I will measure this and I will put it here. No need to measure the height of this window because I know it is here, it's the same. And of course, any other dimension I need, sometimes maybe I need to know the distance between this and this. I take it from the 3D, this kind of things. So now I know the size of this window, for example. So the width is 1.82, the height is 1.17, which means if, for example, if I go now, if I go and I click on architecture and I click on window now, if I search, okay, I will click on save. If I click, if I see my window, I did click on window now. If I see in the library, I'm sure there is no window with this size, 1.17 and 1.82. which means I have to, first of all, the type of the window, basically it's fixed window, this one. It doesn't open actually. And this one, it doesn't open. Not the window in the project is not like this one. So you have to be careful which type you have to select. You select any type, you can say select this one, for example. You click edit, and then you duplicate. Same thing as we did for walls. We click duplicate, we give it a name, so I will give it the name which is, I think it's height multiplied by width, which means 1.17 meter, sorry, multiplied by 1.82. I'm working on this one now, this one. Meter, of course, the unit is meter. Of course, this one is just the name. I have to go to the height and I change it also, height and width. So there is here a height in the parameters. So height, for example, it's we said it's 1.17, and there is width here, 1.82. Okay, I save now. And this is my window. Now the issue now, where to input it exactly, because of course the size of the window is correct, but I'm not really sure if the distance here, sorry, now I answered the window and it's saying it's a warning here because there is a wall, because I told you Revit is intelligent. Select this wall, so it should be transparent. You can see the other walls. So this wall is clashing with this window. That's why Revit is saying it's wrong. There is a warning. Now I can, of course, select the window. I can start moving it using my keyboard arrows. And since I have the dimension, since this is the beginning of the building here, I have the dimension from the beginning. So as you can see, it's 2.51. So what I can do now, in order to make sure from here to here is 2.51, I can measure again from here to here. As you can see, it's not 2.51. So the good thing in Revit, now after doing the measurement, I can select the window and I will be able to change this. So I will make it 2.51. You see? So now the size of the window is correct. The distance is correct. Still the height. The height is here. I can select it and I can change it. So this means I have to go to 3D and I need to know the height also. So basically I can measure from here to so it's this height. It should be this kind of height. And you have to be careful actually in order to make things correct. The very beginning of this building should be the very beginning of this building. So the lower level of the 3D should be the lower level of this one. Otherwise things will not be correct. So this is the height. So I can consider 2.07. I select it. I can see now this, they call it temporarily dimension. I can change it 2.71. Sorry, it's not, sorry, 2.07, not 71. 2.07. So basically now it has the same height, but I did a mistake anyway, because I was working on this window and then I did this window here. But anyway, I think you understand what the logic I mean. So this window, it should be this one, which means the position may be here. So always you have the tools in order to measure. So always there is this annotation. You can measure anytime to make things. This window is the same thing. You can measure from here to here. You will see the distance between them, and then you input it. Same thing for this windows. From here to here, you can measure. And of course, you will need to create another one with this size, and so on and so on. Okay, so I will give you control Hamizul. Again, all students, they have to share the screens and they have to switch on their camera. I will take attendance. Those who are not switching their camera, they will be absent. Switch on the, share your screen. Okay, who needs help? Anybody needs help? Has to mention that. Okay, I will go to Shai Limon. As you can see, you Shai Limon.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So I had one thing. If we share the screen, we can't look at the other screens.
No, you can actually. If you click on view options, you will see many screens. They have been shared.
No, but if I'm sharing a screen, I don't have that option.
Okay, this means if you share, you will not be able to see other screens.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, since okay, but I can see many that are sharing the screens.
Yeah, if I stop screen sharing, I can like visit each one's screen, but then if I'm sharing two, I can't.
Hmm. You are Rafat, yes?
Yeah.
It's okay. You already shared your screen. It's okay for you.
So I had one more doubt. Like when I go to the 3D view, it just goes a bit haywire. Can you just check that out?
Yeah, I can see your screen. What is the question?
When I go to 3D, so can you ask for permission to control my screen?
Yeah, but what is your question first?
When I go to 3D, it becomes a bit weird. Like I don't know, and it's too far off. Like if I press stop, for example, it just I have to zoom in or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, just switch off this solar path. Switch it off from here.
Okay.
Click. No.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Try to rotate now. I think it.
Still go.
No, look. When you are orbiting, it's always good to select something and then you start orbiting. Select, for example, the 3D of AutoCAD.
Okay.
Anything. You can select anything. Try to orbit now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always better to select something.
Okay. Fine, sir. Yeah, that's all. That was my doubt.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
welcome. Let me go to Shai Limon. Shai Limon, you see this one is wrong. You see in the 3D you don't have this kind of things. You have to follow the 3D. You have to delete this wall doing like this. And basically you should not go and model this stair. You should not model the part of the stair. It should be empty. Next assignment we will model that. Yeah, you just delete that one. You can press delete in your keyboard. No need to. Yeah, you can. Okay, good. Okay. Did you model the what? Look. You are in the ceiling. Be careful. You are in the ceiling here. Ceiling plan.
Oh.
Careful. You can just press delete. No need to click right and good. You still didn't model the floor, isn't it? You didn't model the floor, right?
Yeah. Didn't.
Okay, I will ask permission so you can. I can control your computer. 1 second. So I will, for example, I will go. Uh-oh. I will go to 1 second. What's this? I'll go to the middle level. So, you know, if anybody wants to see how to model the floor, I'm in Shaylee Moon, so I think you can see her screen. So floor, as I said, it's very simple thing. So I will just test it here. So from architecture, there is floor here. So I select floor, and then as you can see, Revit will give me the tools that I need to draw these floors. Actually, as I mentioned, because you have to, if you want to see the screen of Shaylee Moon, I'm working on Shaylee Lemon screen. So you can go to view option and then go to Shay or Shy Lemon. Okay, so again, or let me cancel this first. So from architecture, this floor, as you can see here, I select it and I have the tools that I can use to draw. So the only thing, basically, I have to know where is the floor in my project. And I have to be careful to the where there is an opening. For example, this one is open. It has no floor here. If you go to the picture that I gave you, actually it's like the mezzanine here. You can see what is happening in the floor below this one. So you have to be careful. When you see this symbol, it means it's open. If I go to upper level, same thing. See, in the upper level, we have this symbol. It's like an X, which means there is no floor there. It's empty. Okay, I will go to the middle level again. So now how to model? Of course, I have the tools, similar to wall. I have to draw the boundary now of my wall, of my roof. So I can use this line, for example, and I start. It's good to zoom sometimes. This is the first point. This is my second point. So these are the boundary of the roof, of the floor. And this is the, I did kind of small mistake here. I have to go to the corner. Of course, you have to know where you have to stop. Basically, I should not go to the, I have to stop, I have to go this way. Possibly also that like this. Now we have the chimney. Chimney, as you know, there will be fire here and smoke, so smoke should go up. So basically, there should be no obstacle in that place. So this means now we are in the middle level, so we should not make floor here. But if we are in the lower level, yes, we have to go this side. We have to follow this. Because in the middle, you know, the lower level, we put the fire and then the smoke can fly. So here, we need to allow the smoke to go up. I will put here. As you can see, until now, I'm still modeling the boundary of the floor. This is the next point. As I mentioned here, there is an opening. I did a small mistake. For example, it should be, so if I want to correct my mistake here, I can press escape. And now I press escape again until I see my mouse. When I see my mouse, I can select this and I can see small points here. So I can drag it like this. And I can click again the line and I continue. So from here to here. And now I will stop here, here, I cannot continue here because there is stairs, so I have to stop here. So this point, this point, this point. Sorry, I did a mistake here. So if you do a mistake, you have to press escape. That's why many times I told you your hand should be on the left of the keyboard. So I will press escape again. I can select and I press delete in my keyboard, and I will click select again this line, and I will go this way until here. I can rectify my mistake. Something like this. As you can see, it should be closed loop. So now everything is okay. So now what I can do, I will click escape so I can see my mouse. So everything is clear and clean basically. If I'm happy with the result, I just approve. I click approve. Now it's asking me, would you like walls that go up to this floor level to attach to its button? I will select yes. Highlighted wall attached to the button. Use the highlight. It's okay. This one is just click OK again. Now if I go to my 3D, so this is my floor. If I cannot see it well, that's why many times I ask you to click and select shaded. When you select shaded, you will see things with the shading. Now if I go to 3D, if I orbit, it's a bit slow. I can see it here, my floor. Okay. So again, for 3D also, if you allow this shaded, you will see things. Well, things that are not better here because of the sun, I think. Okay, you can use this consistent color also. It's good. So where is my? Okay, I will give you control. I think it's better for you to orbit so you can see the floor. Try to get to the floor to see it from a good angle. From the other side, I think. Okay, so here is my floor, as you can see, that we just did. So you still need to model the floors of the other levels and also walls of these levels. Please note, one second, stop, please. You have to, no, end zoom. Go to the CAD 3D. Show me the CAD 3D.
Sorry?
Show me this one. I want to see this 3D AutoCAD. 3D of AutoCAD. No, stay in this view. Okay, good. Okay, good. Just in this area, please just model walls. Keep them as a wall. Don't model this glazing, because after that we will change those walls to what we call as curtain walls. So don't keep it empty this side. Keep it, make it wall like other walls. And after that, we will change these parts to glazing. This part and this part. But for the small windows, as I have shown you right now, you have to model them, the small windows. I mean, you have to bring them because there are windows in the library. You can find them here. So you still have things to do, I think. But good, what you did already. And as I mentioned many times, I'm recording this, so any student can go to this what we are doing here, hopefully, and see what I just put here. Okay, let me see now. Shanxi. Shanxi. Can I see your 3D, Shanxi? Your 3D, your 3D. Shanxi, I want to see your 3D, not middle level. Okay.
My lower floor is correct or not? I'm not sure.
Sorry?
My lower floor.
What did you say?
Lower floor, lower floor.
Yeah, what is the problem with lower floor?
Is it correct or not? For the floor. I don't know correct or not.
Okay. Shinji has entered way to go for this meeting. Okay. Can you orbit the view so I can see the other elevation?
What?
You can, okay. Go to the other elevation, which, okay, yeah. You can use actually shift and the middle button of the mouse.
I don't understand.
Shift, you press shift, you know shift, yes, in the keyboard, and you press the middle button of the mouse and you start orbiting.
What?
You press shift. You know what is shift, right? Yeah, okay, you did press shift already. Okay, now you press the middle button of the mouse at the same time. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, now you start orbiting. You see, now you can orbit, you see? So always you try to orbit this way, it's much easier. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, very good.
Correct.
Yeah, it's correct, but I think here you did a mistake. Let me show you. 1 second. Here, normally I think there is no floor here because try to go to the middle level. Go to the middle level. No, go to the middle level. In the project browser, go to the yeah, or here. Yeah. Okay. Can you select the floor now?
Which one?
I mean the floor elements that you did model. You just click here, for example. See, there is a floor, yes? Here. Okay, 1 second. Select this one. So this one will allow you to select elements by surface. Yeah, activated that one. Well, 1 second. You are saving now the project, I think. Okay. Stop. Click here now. Click here. No, not that one. Here, I said. Look to my writing. Click.
Already, yeah.
Okay, good. As you can see, as I mentioned, here is there is an opening here, which means, and try to select this this one here. Here. No, not that one. Please look to my mouse. This one. Click there and select shaded, for example. Select shaded for. So you see now you can see your floor very clear. And as I mentioned many times, when you see this X, it means there is no floor here. and you did model the floor, which means it's wrong. Here it's empty. It should be an opening. Now how to fix this? You need to edit the boundary of this floor again. How to edit the boundary?
No.
It's here. You see, you can see edit the boundary. We did this question in the quiz. Yeah. Okay. You see now. You can see the boundary of your floor, which means you need to modify the boundary. You need to draw the floor this way.
So I delete, then draw again.
No, just delete the part that is wrong. You have to draw the boundary like this here. So yeah, you have to delete this line. You have to delete this line also.
Oh, okay.
Select it and delete it. Yeah, select and delete. Good. And no, wait. You have to zoom here also. There is a small one. You see, there is this small wall. So you should delete this small line. Press escape. You have to press. Oh, it's okay. Look. Yeah, delete it, please. Delete. Okay, good. Okay, now you can start modeling. Yes, you can start modifying the. Okay. Yeah. No. No, you have to be very precise. It should be exactly in the corner here. Okay, you are.
Yeah, no.
It's okay. It's okay. Yes. Select line again. Who is this Zio Shua student? He just coming now. No, here it's a mistake. Also, this one should be very accurate. This one. You have to move it a little bit this side. Okay. Yeah, you have to make things precise. Okay, now what you can do in order. Who is Zui Shua? Click OK now. Click. No, wait. Click yes. Click yes. You didn't click yes?
Actually, no. So I need to do again.
Well. One second. Give me. Okay, give me control. Okay. Okay, so this is your floor, and it's correct, but it's still gray here because I think this is the floor of the other level, or what? Which floor is this one? It's middle level. How it can be? We don't have any floor here in the middle level, so I will delete. So it should be something like this. Here also should be precise. It should be exactly. I will use my keyboard. Uh-oh, I selected only this point. Okay, so same thing for the upper level. If you go to the upper level, there's an opening also. You have to be careful. If I go to this one, it should be an opening, this one. Okay, this one you did it correct. Yeah, you did it correct, this one.
So can you have me
Ac-
see?
Actually, wait, actually, okay, you are using the template, good. Okay, I think it's good what you did.
Wait, so can you help me see the sun path?
I help you what?
Sun path, the sun. This one
Yeah, so some path is here.
is incorrect. I mean, see?
No, it's still not correct.
Yeah,
1 second. There is in the videos how to correct it.
I saw the video, but still don't know how.
1 second. So we mentioned many times that the north is in this side.
Yeah.
So in order to change the north, you have to select this project base point. And there is angle to north, to true north. The true north, as I mentioned many times, is this one, the true north. By default in Revit, the true north is this one, is like this. This is true north in Revit. Now we can see that the north should be like this in the project. So this angle is 45. 45 degree. So the angle to true north, it should be 45. Actually, it should be minus 45 because Revit counts the angle this way, the positive way. So if you count this way, it will be minus. So minus 45, this one should be here. Minus 45. And they click apply. So now the orientation is correct. Okay, good. So continue, please, for the windows. There is a whole video in CN about the windows in assignment 1. So you still have windows and doors. Basically, windows and doors you still have. And as I mentioned many times, next time we will do the curtain walls in this facade. Okay, who said sir? Someone said sir.
Me, Rafat.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, for 1 second. I'll come back. I forgot the question.
Okay.
I had.
Okay. Let me see Woon. Hello, Woon. How are you?
Yeah.
Good.
Good. Can I see what you did in 3D?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
一直都是你了，不懂做什么，他没有改。
Sorry.
我看一下我的，这是哪里哦？你放小一点。
Okay. You know, you still have this these small walls here. You have to stop so I can annotate. Go to the other side, the opposite side, the orbit to the opposite side. You can use shift and the middle of the mouse so you can orbit easily.
This side?
No, I said press escape many times. Escape. Okay, you can press shift and orbit and middle of the button, middle button of the mouse. You can orbit now. You see? No need to go here and these things. No need to go to these ones. Anyway, okay, same thing. I think you also have problem. This First of all, this wall is very big, as you can see. This wall. This wall normally it's just railing. Well, 1 second, don't move, please. This wall should be like this. It's raining here, so people they will not fall down here and they will die. So this one is railing. If you go to the upper level, go to the upper level. Please change to shaded here. Here. No, here. Did you see
Okay.
what?
Oh, okay.
Change to shaded.
Shaded.
Okay. First of all, normally there is an opening here. As I mentioned many times, when there is an X in architecture, when we mention there is kind of an X with hashed lines, it means there is an opening. Which means your floor should not be here. Should stop. You should stop your floor. It should be like this. Going like this. And here also there's stairs. How can be floors here? You have to think, because now your floor should be like this. Don't move, please. Don't move. So I can should go like this. Your floor in this level. Something like this, because here there is opening and here it's open also.
Okay.
Yeah, so what you have to do now, you have to modify the boundary of this floor. So how to modify the boundary? You have to select the floor now. Select it first. Now, in order to make things can be selected from the surface, you just select, activate this one. Did you see it? Yeah, that one, it will allow you to select it from surface. So now if you click here, you will select the floor. You selected already the floor.
Yeah.
So now, as you can see, there is edit boundary here. So now you have to edit the boundary, and you remove the lines that you don't need, and as I mentioned, how to do it.
Okay.
Please, if anybody has problems like this, you have to fix it, because these are very big problems. They are major problems. If I see them in your submission, many marks they will go actually from your pocket. You have to fix these problems now, because this problem is very big. Actually, I give you a drawing showing an empty area where there is kind of a mezzanine, and you put a roof, sorry, a floor. It's a big mistake, so please correct these mistakes. And as I mentioned many times, you have the AutoCAD 3D, you can see it, so you can know where there are these mistakes. No, no, wait, I did a mistake here. Actually, you have to go this way. So you have to drag this. Don't move, please. So this line should go this way. Because imagine you are here, and you want to go to the roof, because now we are in the upper level. So basically you are in the floor, you should be in the floor. So you have to draw the floor for the person who wants to go up to the upper level until here. If you make it empty here, this means someone will go down and will die. So correct it. Yeah, exactly. No, no. Actually, you can follow this wall. I mean, you can go this way. Because we don't really need the floor to go to be here. This is a wall. Remember, this is a wall. Yeah. But wait, 1 second. 1 second. If you zoom here, you see there is an empty area here. So this means, because this is the last step is here. There should, and there is empty area here. Should not be empty. It has mentioned now, just a warning, there is some lines that are overlapping, which means, anyway, it's okay, just continue. I think there is some lines that are overlapping. When you approve, it will not. Anybody want to follow? I'm in Woon Joji screen. If someone wants to follow what I'm saying. Should be precise, that one, you have to move it. Please remember, practice is everything in this kind of subjects. If you don't practice, you will not learn. And this one, this wall, you know, there is a distance. Try to make things precise. This wall, this line. If you zoom, there is a distance between the AutoCAD and that line. Try to zoom. No, zoom. Zoom more, zoom. I said zoom, not unzoom. Zoom, make it bigger. Zoom more. You see there is a distance. Zoom more, see? There is a distance here. So you can select it and move it using your keyboard actually. Your arrow. Always when you zoom more, precision will be better. So if you zoom more and you use your keyboard, use your arrow of keyboard. See, you can move precisely. Okay, so any line which is not precise, please make it here also. No, it's okay. It's okay here. It's okay. It's okay. So now, okay, try to zoom here. Here. See, this small line should not exist. This one will create problem. That one. So. Okay. Okay, okay, now I think it's okay from the other, but some lines I think they are overlapping, but Revit will tell you if there's any mistake. Try to unzoom now so I can see. First of all, I think here, zoom here, zoom here. I think this line should be here, because your glazing will be here. So basically, the floor should be here. Select it and move it using keyboard. But after that, you have to trim it here, because you see it has gone to these stairs also. So there is work to do. No, you have to stop here. No, no, I have to go here. You have to go up. 1 second, 1 second. Zoom more, zoom more. Stop. Have to go like this, and you go here, because this is the stair. You have to understand the drawings of architecture. This is the stair, so there is no floor there. Yes. See, there is little bit distance, so maybe you select it and you zoom and you move it using your keyboard. Okay, no, move it up now. Okay. So if everything is okay, you have to approve it now. There is a distance here. Should not be a distance like this. Try to approve it, Anytime you can change it. If you see any other mistakes, you can change it. Like here or any place. Anytime you can change. Try to approve it first, please. Try to click. You see, lines cannot intersect because some lines that are intersecting. Try to approve it again. Approve it again. It will show you where they are, these lines. You see, it's showing you here in orange. There's a problem here. See here. This one, this line. It's orange. Zoom and see. Zoom and see. This one, there is problem here. Try to remove this line. There's some lines that are overlapping, so maybe I think it's here. You see? There is a small line. No, go to this corner. Yeah, here. Just put the mouse there. You see this small line did the problem. Remove it. Click delete. Press delete. Okay, try to approve it now. Okay, you see now it's working. Because of that small line, there was a problem. Okay, now it's better than before. It's the same thing. You have to consider this empty space here in the middle level, because there is this one is empty also in the middle, I think. But of course, this one is not empty in the middle. But this one is empty. So you have to consider this empty space. It's because it's a very big mistake if you don't consider it. All the students, not only you. So for Windows, I said there is a video for Windows, and for floors also there is a video, so I will not repeat these things. Maybe I will go to the roof now. Is there any questions?
No, not for now.
Okay, and what about other students? Is there any questions? Any questions? Can't do that. Will someone asked, will a new file of Revit be saved when I press Ctrl S to the file after modifying? Yes, it will. If you did save already the project once, anytime you press Ctrl S, yes, it will save. But if you didn't save, if you press Ctrl S, it will ask you to save. So at least you have to save the first time and then you press Ctrl S. But anyway, if you press file, you will see. But it will not save a new file. Of course, you have to save as in order to save a new file. I think no need to save new file. You can copy them in your desktop. You make different versions maybe, or anyway. I think I answered this question. So any questions? I have noticed some students, they just join. Sometimes they just pop up suddenly like this. Like you have to switch on your cameras. It's really well. I'm really wondering why I keep asking you this. You are in the class now. You have to switch on the camera because I will take attendance and I will give you the form. And you will have to upload screenshot of your progress. Like last time. Those who don't fill up the form, they will be absent because I consider the attendance in the form. So it's your responsibility to fill up the form when I give you. Okay, I will share my screen to show you how to model the roof. Because we have
Sir.
Yes.
I have a question with
Yes?
my building.
Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
1 second. You share it again? Which screen? What is your name?
My name is Wong Xiu Tong.
Wong Xiu Tong, okay.
Yeah, and
good.
Here, the wall can't pull it out to this point. I don't know why.
Again, your question?
This wall, I can't pull it out to this point.
Okay, can you select it?
This one?
No, because you have to be careful here because first of all, what you are doing now, it's for the next class. It's not for now. So basically, today normally you should just model the walls here. And as you can see, you have entered the very big windows. Yes.
Yes. I'm not sure. Is it the wall? Is this one?
Because here actually we wanted to use what they call it curtain walls. I think you are following the video in CN, right?
Yes.
It's okay, even if you did windows, it's okay, but I would like to see curtain walls. But it's okay, it's not a big problem. Okay, what I want to say, because now it's tricky here because this very big window is in the middle level and in the upper level. That's why it's tricky. And basically, this wall, it should stop here in the middle level, but in this level, it should stop here. So basically, what you can do, you normally the correct way to do this is to to model one wall for this, which will host this window, and another wall which will host this window. If you should not mix, you should not model one wall which will host two windows in different level and with different size. Otherwise, as you can see, now actually if you drag here, the wall will come here also. Try to go to, for example, to upper level.
Here?
Mm-hmm. Actually, you can drag here. There is a point here.
Where? Sorry.
This one.
Wait.
This one.
Okay.
Try to drag until the end, until here. The problem, yeah, okay. But look, if you go to your 3D, there will be problem. Now go to your 3D.
Yes, because this void comes
Yeah,
out.
yeah. This means maybe you can cut this void. Maybe you can cut. You know, there is tools in order to cut, in order to split.
How to do it?
If you have watched the video, actually, I have shown how to cut. Okay, select the wall. When you select the wall, there is this one, these tools to split. Actually, these ones. Just put the mouse. Don't click it. Just put the mouse on that icon. It will show you. It will show you what is it. 1 second. It will show like kind of a video. See, it's telling you this wall. If you click here and here, you can remove that part. And there is try to hover on the other icon. This one, the second one. Wait, it will show you a small video. For example, if you want to cut this wall, it's showing you. You can click like this, and you click, and you will cut it, but it will not disappear. It will not be deleted. It will just make the cut, the split lines. So for you, maybe you can try it. Maybe you can try the second one.
This one.
Yeah. Try to go to the kind of the boundaries of the wall.
I do it in 3D
No,
or
it's better. It's better 2D. It's better 2D. Is better. Go to the elevation. This elevation, I think, is the south elevation. Okay, zoom here. You have to go to the boundary of the wall, which means here, for example. You see, Revit is showing you that there will be a line. The cut, it will go this way. So when you are happy with that position, you can click.
This point.
Try to go down a little bit.
In here.
Zoom more. No, this point. Okay. Yeah, try to click.
Yeah.
No, undo. Click undo. This one. Okay, you did. Okay, Control Z. Yeah. Click now. Click. Okay, I think it's okay now. Try to select this wall that has been cutting. Try to select it. This one. You know, in order to select, because this one is not active. This you cannot select by surface. You have to activate this in order to be able to select by surface. This one down. Down.
Yeah, press it.
Okay. Now you can select by surface. Click. Okay, now you selected already. Try to unzone. But I think you did undo. Okay, give me control because otherwise it may waste time. Okay, so this is the wall. I will select this again. For example, I will try to cut here, for example. So basically, Now if I can select this part of wall as you can, because I did the cat here. I will undo. Oh, yeah. Okay, I will click here. Okay, I will select the wall that I want to cat, and I will use this, for example, and I will to make it here. Okay. You see now, I can select this wall alone. And if I want to delete it, I can delete it. But the problem, even the window has been deleted because, 1 second, because that window was hosted in this wall, which means I have to cut here also. So okay, I can cut horizontally and I can cut vertically. So I will cut here. For example, it's not precise, but I'm just want to show you. Now I can remove this. If I go to 3D now, it's correct, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, these problems, they are for the next class, not now.
Okay.
Welcome. But it's good that you did good. Yeah, if you want to do progress more than what you are doing in the class, no problem. But you have to stay in assignment 1. No need to go to assignment 2, and you have an issue here. In this one, it should be open. And yours is not open, as you can see, if I get to the middle level. As I mentioned many times, it's good to make it shaded or consistent color to see what you did. So basically here, it's open. This one. And yours is not open. So basically you need to modify, because there is X, that's why I know it's open. So this means you need to modify the boundary of your floor. So how to modify the boundary?
Double click.
Yeah, you can double click, yeah. And you know, you have to follow like this. Something like this, and you go down. So you need to remove this one, you remove it. Okay, so any other questions from other students? Because I am about to give you the form to upload the progress and your attendance also. Any questions? Any questions? So please, if anybody is shy to ask question here, please ask question here, so even your friends can benefit from your questions. Because I've noticed some students, when we finish the session, they call me, please, can you show me this? Can you? Why? It's time now to show you. Why you are shy? You are learning.
Mr. Taki,
Yes.
can you help me to check my wall whether it's correct or not?
Of course I can. Which wall? What is your name?
Huh?
Which student? What is your name?
Chankaman.
Okay, Shankamon. Okay. Again, your question?
Sorry?
Your question again?
Can you help me to check the wall?
If they are correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay, first thing you have to click on this. You make it shaded, so you make things clear for you. Shaded.
Okay.
Okay, now we can see the walls that you did. I think that are good. But here we are in upper level here. Here,
Yeah.
because normally
This
here,
one.
first of all, yeah, I think there is walls here. No, you have to see in 3D anyway. And this one is a wall. It's raining. This one also.
Okay, so
this one also
need
is a
to
wall.
build the wall. Okay. Here also, huh?
Yeah, but no, this one is a beam actually, it's not a wall. That's why I told you many times you have to see the images. Because if you see the images, you will see
From here,
something.
right?
This is a 3D, you can see 3D, but you can see the images also. The images that I gave you.
How?
I gave you images in CN, images of the project. Okay, I will show you, I will share my screen.
Okay.
So the images of the project, so Smith House images, if you go to CN, you will find them. So you
Sir,
see,
I can't see your screen.
Actually you have to, I'm not sure
Stop
why.
sharing.
You have to
I think
stop,
I have to stop sharing.
you have to stop yours maybe, I'm not really sure why. You share. Please everybody maybe stop sharing screen. Okay, I told you I gave you in CN this PDF of which contains images of the project. So as you can see in the upper level, for example, as you can see this wall. You see this wall is small, it's just railing. It's not a big wall. Like you, Moon, you did a mistake. You did it until here, this wall. This small wall is this one. If I go to Revit, if I go to the upper level, where is my upper level? Is this one. See this wall, this one is going this way. Is in this image, is going this way. As you can see, it's just railing. So how to do it is the same trick. How to do this small wall is how to do this wall. It's the same way. If you want to know how to do it, actually you just, it's simple. For example, okay, I will do it. So I select wall. Of course, let's say the size is correct. Let me go this way, this way. Of course, the size is very big, this one. I will just change the size quickly. Let me select maybe 15. Okay, it's 15. So now if I go to the 3D, this is the wall that I did. And it's very big. As I mentioned in the image, it should not go to the roof level, because here is the roof level. So I have to change the size or the height. You just select it. And if you remember, we talked many times about the top constraint. So now top constraint is here, and it's up to level roof level. So I make it unconnected, and then I make it 1 meter, for example. So as you can see, it has become small. Same thing for this unconnected and 1 meter. But for you, you have to measure. Actually, you should not make it 1 meter. You have to measure in the section. I think in the section we have. Yeah, in the section it's here. If I go to east elevation, you see this is the wall that I was modeling. So you just measure how much it is.
Okay.
So it's 1.2. Yeah, and generally it's 1.2 for kind of safety, so people they don't fall. So this is one thing. So you have to do this here, and for the let me delete this. Same thing for this one also, close to the stairs. It's the same technique how to draw it.
Okay.
Okay, for the roof, I said you have to model the roof, so you have to go to the roof level. Now, as you can see in the roof level, I don't see anything because I don't have a roof plan. So I will go here to the properties of this view, and I will check range of base level. I will make it upper level because I know I can follow this in order to draw my roof. So roof is very basic. So you can select roof. It's very similar to floor. Also, as you can see, I have the tool and I have to approve when I finish the boundary drawing. So roof, this roof is has no slope. It's flat roof, if you know, if you have seen here. So I can use line. As you can see, this one is very important. There is defined slope. if you don't, if let's say I forgot to uncheck this, because now normally I need to uncheck it because there is no slope in my project. But let's say I forgot and see what will happen. So the roof, I have to draw the boundary. I believe it's, I think this way. You have always to see 3D in order to make it correct. Because me, I have an idea about 3D, and that's why I am drawing it without seeing. As you can see, different from roof, sorry, floor elements. There is kind of small triangle here. This is the symbol of slope, which means this line, it has a slope. So if I go like this, basically now if I try to make the roof, I think Revit will not be able to make it. Yeah, well, here it was able to make it. If I go to the 3D, as you can see, it has a slope because I asked Revit, I told Revit, yes, it's not flat, it has slope, but this one is wrong, of course. In order to correct this, there is two options. Either from the beginning, when you start modeling the roof, you should not select define slope, so the slope will be 0. So for example, if I draw something like this with a slope 0 here, it will be flat, as you can see. If you did this, if you did this mistake, you can select it again, and let me go to the roof level, and I will click edit footprint, and I know I have to go to each line, and I make this slope 0 because now the slope is 30 degree. I will make it 0.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I have to make them all 0. So it's better always from the beginning. You just select slope not defined. So you should not. So you don't waste your time doing these things because we don't really need it because we know it's flat. And there's many. You have to do all of them. Sorry. 0. 0. Zero, and then I approve again. So if I did all of them 0, I approve. So if I go to my 3D now, it's flat. So this is the roof. As you can see, it's very similar to the floor, how to model it. It's very, very similar. So of course, you can change the thickness, same thing. Similar to walls, similar to roofs. Always we go to edit type, and then from structure, we click edit type, and then it will show you the components in the element, which is roof now. So it has only one structure, material, and there is thickness. So this thickness, it depends on the thickness in AutoCAD. If you go to the AutoCAD, look at its elevation, as you can see, I can see the thickness here.
Okay.
Yes, and you have to be careful also. As you can see now, the roof is above the level, the roof level, but here in the section is below, so we have to manage. And there is offset anyway. There is something called offset, so you can make it offset minus 0.4, for example. So it's like from this level, yes, it's, for example, it's connected to the base level is roof level, but you can use an offset from that level.
Okay.
Even for any element, there is something called offset actually always. Who is this Ziu Shua? He is many times each time he send me, he wants to enter again, or she wants to enter again. All right, okay, I will stop sharing my screen. Once 2 minutes, I will give you the, please prepare the, what they call it, the screenshot of your Revit, of your progress. So remember, we still have only 2 weeks in order to finish this assignment. And all the materials are in CN, so any videos related to roof, sorry, for floor, walls and windows are in CN. Okay, we are in week 4. Okay. Any questions? Who is Ziu Shua? Who is this student? Ziu Shua. Yes, I'm talking to you. This Ziu Shua.
Yeah.
Why many times you go out and then you enter again?
Because line is slow.
So, sorry?
My line has problem just now.
You have internet problem, you said, or what?
Huh?
You have problem in your internet?
Yeah.
But you have to tell me, you have to let me know. Not keep... sorry, I send it privately to... Okay, I will send it. Okay, so please check in the chat of this Zoom. Check in the chat. I have sent you the link for your attendance. I will stop recording and hopefully I will upload the video when it is ready.